Let's go to the study chamber. Hello, my little boys, and welcome back to another episode of Inkshade. On today's episode, on the last episode, we unlocked... Wait. This isn't the study chamber. Hi, what's up? Hi. Is it this fancy room? No. Is it this fancy room? Yes. Okay, puzzles. First off, we picked up a glass bowl. Ooh. Fancy looking unit. Do 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 do. It looked like the statue turned its head towards me when I looked. I think that might have just been the lighting. Um, is that really everything? Hold on a second. That's not everything, right? Hold on, sorry. I know it's not good to be looking up solutions to everything, but no, it's really nothing. An orb that I can't use yet, and the executioner. Weird that the executioner was a boss fight, and then I just kind of got the unit, huh? Ooh, one defense. You can have one resistance and faster movement. Just imagine a unit that's just maxed on everything. 7 and everything. Where's the executioner? So right now, my only unit is my single solitary remaining wedge. Flakes of snow land on your face, and they feel far colder than they should. But you ignore the subtle warning and continue into the kingdom of Falthus. As the night sets in, the full moon rises and illuminates the path ahead. The path to the Star Point's needle, and for the briefest moment also sheds a light on your heart. I could skip until the boss, but I only have one unit. Squires are preparing a fort here at the entrance to the kingdom. A pity they did not prepare for you. Is there anything worth hearing about that? It seems you're training your crew well, Captain, so much so that as to become stronger, you attract the attention of more powerful foes. I do so hope you're up to the added challenge, for I too may choose to upgrade my pieces. Weird that it's only saying this now. Like, I feel like it's supposed to say that, like, the second time you go into a place, you know, when you first see upgraded pieces. But the game, like, assumes that players will go along the right path first or something. Like, yeah, I'm not getting the time money, but I am getting little bits of money and occasionally new units. You leave the defeated squires in shambles. Ooh, scholar. Is there an achievement for, like, maximize, like, every unit? Alright, fine, let's do this. The winds that blew from the north caused all manner of hardships. A great many on the continent suffered, though only Faltus lost its warmth. Some scholars thought the reason was a matter of shifting air currents. The cloudy depths past the edge of the land, churning to force cold air up into the sky. Those scholars were incorrect, and most of them died of hypothermia. Some claimed that Faltus's cold domain was part of a meteorological cycle, one with a 100-year period like the scholarly postulations. This claim was also incorrect. After all, only Faltus was affected. Ironic, given how the kingdom was famous for their flaming corsairs, the iconic vessels that so often sailed north searching for the gate. This one might be of particular interest. It was here where mighty fleets lived. The kingdom of Faltus had more airships than any other nation in history. Great monstrosities of metal and wood, beckled with explosive armaments, sharpened ornamentation, and all sorts of other such doodads. But the fleet's renown was due to one class. One particular type stood above the rest, the flaming corsair. You kick down the doors that block your path, and as you burst into the wooden stronghold, a slightly different setting appears. This is a tavern, and your startling entrance has knocked over no fewer than 6 drinks. Ah, the poor scholar lived as it lived, dying. So this one I just want to finish the encounters quickly. Congratulations, Captain. You have survived a tavern brawl. One that was unconventionally deadly, even. A defender could be a useful unit. Let's grab the defender, but probably don't even deploy it. We're fine. Stone walls block your path, trying to funnel your crew indoors. Who are you to argue with the slab of rock? one less opposing unit. It would be nice to rest here, but you can push your crew a little further. Scholar. Splinters rain inward as you arrive, and the remnants of the door slides forward. The slab of wood comes to a loud grating stop. All eyes are on you, Captain. Why not claim a free 2 money? That squire guarding the exit had but one hope, to become a scholar. Alas, fate had more gruesome plans. More scholars. Let me tell you a tale. A flaming corsair had but a single purpose, to die. It was operated by a small crew, only a handful of sailors, and only captains of a certain ilk. Captains who were the most experienced and simultaneously the least valuable. For the whole airship would be lit ablaze, and it would ram an enemy vessel, to bring a fiery doom to both crews. Kind of respect it, for some reason. Most corsairs are naturally quick, and most boast maneuverability as well. Due to these things, the Flaming Corsairs had a reliable strategy, when conducting a sky battle, that is. For other endeavors, such as finding the gate and sailing into the abyss, well, lighting oneself on fire doesn't accomplish as much for those goals. How many have you felled to get here? How many of your own will die in this place? Let's find out! Quick and practiced footsteps fill the air as your crew invade the manor. You expected a fight inside, and expectations will be met. Wait, I thought I had different here. No matter. Do Oh, kill that. Walk up here. Kill that. See? It's teamwork. Oh, wait. Shoot. Should have done that a bit differently. Murder. Murder. Working on the murders. Quietly abscond out the rear exit, although there's not much need for secrecy. The elegant manor is now but a husk, not lively enough to cast its gaze upon you. I mean, screw it, why not, right? Right, wretch? 3 scholars and 1 defender. An army of Easterners could obstruct you, and you would kill every last one of them, all to acquire the needle. There will be choices ahead of you on which path you may take. Will you choose correctly, or will you die? After beating this playthrough a non-wretch run. Oh gosh. A pair of twinkling masks looked down upon you. It seems your journey may yet call down the wrath of the stars. Well, that's unfortunate, but oh well. that's unfortunate, but okay. Nah, let's just leave. Hope you are paying attention, Captain, for those will not be the last Starseers you face. Can I get a Starseer now, please? Starseer! Heck yeah! Like, I absolutely love that we get that the same units that we can use to fight with are the same units that we wind up fighting against. Do you seek larger prizes, or do you simply wish for death? I guess except for some of the bosses we don't get. But otherwise, like, oh, hey, we see this powerful, we see the Guardian used against us. But we can just use a Guardian to fight with. Another day's march across a barren snowfield, but not one without excitement. It seems the Royal Army has found you, Captain. Try not to get run down. Seize attack for 2. Physical damage. Attack for 1, attack for 1. Attack for 3 is the highest. This is fine, and this is fine. So the big issue with this, though, is that there's so much movement ability. Oh, wait, this has 2 shield. So I'm not going to use this because that will just die. But this is safe against everything other than the bossy. So basically just run up and just start killing. Unfortunately, that only has 2 attack, not 3 attack, so it can't actually kill quite as much as I'd like it to. Can I defeat the rest of this within 5 turns? Probably. Which one's the boss that can attack for 3? Oh, it's that guy. Just get rid of that. So they only have 10 units left. So they should all be dead in what? Within 5 turns? Because this can't actually kill them. It can almost kill them. I don't want to have this accidentally attack someone who has shield. Wait, none of the rest of the units have shield? Cool. See, like, this is a really interesting fight. I wouldn't like it if every fight was like this, but it being on an open battlefield like this just makes the entire fight that much more difficult to do. That much harder of a fight. Okay, one more turn to defeat them. As the final foe collapses to the ground, fresh snow begins to fall. None will know what you did here. The defender unit is pretty nice, I will say. The last flaming corsair to sail the skies was titled the Ignat Ignatiada. It was the flagship of the kingdom, supposedly on its way to the gate. It crashed unexpectedly. Or, if you believe an alternative rumor, it reached the gate and sailed into the heart of the abyss. Which tale do you believe, Captain? As you stumble upon a series of jail cells, the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. These cells are barred by no ordinary doors, but by barriers with considerable magic resistance. Tell me, Captain, has your crew been studying spellcraft? See, here's the thing, though. There's not really much of a point to actually try to knock it all down. Because, yeah, they will start attacking the enemy, and then they'll just start attacking us. Like, we might as well just, like, just rush for the exit. Has range 2, so let's try to kill it quick. Honestly, I'm kind of considering... You know what? Fine. Whatever. We'll fight. We'll fight. So that's gonna completely murder them, for sure. And just leave. Oh. How do these prisoners end up here? Perhaps you could ask Horn if any would join your crew. Oh gosh, a knight. Cold stone walls appear on the horizon, and you march toward their indifferent embrace. Perhaps you find something valuable here. Yes. 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 Oh, I should have brought in the scholar to do all that. Have the scholar just run in and start breaking down chests. Whoops. That would have been a fair, clever, and a smart idea. But the Star Seeker can also just do that. It's hard to know exactly where you have to stand for the Star Seer to hit certain things, because its range of attack is so strange. Okay, okay. So if I put this here to kill that, what's really left is killing doors and killing that one unit, right? Blow up that door, go up here, kill this thing. Done. It might just be imagination, but it seems that the enemy is growing prepared. Another defender. So the Star Seeker, bonus life, super protection. Move +2 is nice. Life equals 1. But range +1. Interesting. Because that blasted cartographer, one of the maps legend is Fated Swamp, and for hours you've been digging, you and your crew both, with great force. You thrust your shovel downward one final time, sort of right muck below you're imagining the cartographer's chest. But a loud thunk derails your thoughts. Before you started this journey, you had the foresight to make a posted, wanted crew to sail the northern skies. You didn't expect anyone to come, yet there are two who stand before you now. One appears promising, so you consider bringing them along. It's all you can afford at the moment. A nice defender. Again. Another scholar. We have a lot of defenders. Take a scholar. 1 star seer. 2, 3. 3 defenders, 2 scholars, and a knight. Let's compare the marks on the map to the First, where you are is where you should not be, and second, this map may have been drawn with malice. It's this room again. Well, look at this. Unguarded chamber of wealth, ready to be snatched away by any vagabond that happens upon this place. But you have your greed under control, right, Captain? So the knight is immune to mimics. Mimic. 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 Bring the knight out. Send the knight out to start attacking these mimics. Send you out. It's this entire cluster of these things here. Three mimics up here. Yeah, right. There are 2 mimics right at the end there. There we go. Tell me, Captain, do you consider equivalent exchange when it comes to kindliness, or do you treat the matter like everything else? Starseer, heck yeah! Starseer is awesome. Okay, so what do we have? Knight Defender, Starseer, Scholar. Knight Defender, Starseer, Scholar. Okay, now all of our units are maximized. A bead of sweat drips into your eye. You ignore the sting staring ahead, for you are so very close. At last you have arrived here at the eastern edge of the continent. Just one more battle and the Starpoint's needle will be yours. You imagine the chance of failure to be low, perhaps even less likely than being struck by lightning. Alright, so this will have to be hit... Right, we have been here. They'll have to be hit twice by the wretch. So I'm picturing... Okay. Yeah, that should have been down one spot, but... No, it all worked out. Okay, good. Wait, do all of our units have at least... All of our units have at least 2 physical defense. Alright, this is just a night after all. all we, like, really have to do is just... Once we get through that, we're pretty fine. So let's go all the way down to the bottom here. That's gonna do a number on it. Kill you. You're fine. No, no, you're fine. The final fight. And this is... I mean, predominantly, this is just going really well. Oh, look, a mimic up there. Get that. Kill off that. Kill that Guardian. So I could just step on here, kill this, and just end this entire thing. I defeated it. Thus does the final monarch perish. But never mind then, you have what you came for, the needle of the star point. It'll direct you to the gate and ultimately to the abyss. What will you find there, I wonder? Worry not, Captain, for whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be exactly what you deserve. And just like that, the last of your bounties is dead. It looks like you'll finish your journey sooner than expected, But we've not yet reached that point. Now then, for your key. This one unlocks the projector room. It's just around the corner. And while you're in there, try not to put your lustrous eyes where they don't belong.